Yo, bud, let me hear it.
Welcome back to The View, everyone. I'm here. It's Benji, and I got my boy with me. Tell him.
News guy Johnny, or Johnny America.
Thank you, Johnny, for coming out, man. I really appreciate you.
Absolutely, bro. Thanks for having me back again.
Yeah, if you guys haven't seen before, I mean, if you couldn't tell right now, you want to tell them where we're at?
We're in the Rio Grande River. Obviously, there's zero water.
Yeah, if you couldn't tell, look at this.
No tengo agua.
Nothing. No water out here. It's sad, but hey, we're out here. I appreciate Johnny. I just kind of wanted to talk to you, Johnny.
Yeah, bro. Absolutely. Thank you.
Kind of talk about the come up with you. You know, you're from here, right?
Yeah.
How was life growing up here?
Dude, it was pretty good. Something that's really weird about me, bro, is like, I don't really remember any of my childhood, bro.
Really?
Yeah, man. I remember a little bit after high school, but like, you know, maybe around 20, 21, I remember my 21s. And then, bro, after that, it's just like, it gets really fuzzy. It's really weird.
It's been a blur.
Yeah, dude. I don't know. Like, my strongest like memories are like, you know, getting out of the army, the military, and just previously before that. And then everything else is just kind of cooked.
I've seen that you're a veteran. Thank you for your service, by the way.
Thank you.
How long were you in the military? Was it after high school, straight after high school?
So I went when I was 21.
Okay.
I went into the infantry and I joined the army, and you know, I did a 4-year contract, came back out, and was missing home the whole time.
What made you want to get into that? Was it just like, you're just like, I need to do something, or have nothing going?
To be honest with you, man, it was just always in me as a kid that I wanted to serve. I wanted to join. And, you know, when I was 18 years old, graduated high school, I originally, you know, wanted to join the Navy, and my parents weren't really supportive of it. My dad wasn't supportive of it. I'm first generation American, so I don't think my dad really understood what it meant to me. You know what I mean? And I listened to him, and then a few years later went by, and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna join the army, bro. I didn't tell nobody. I literally went, took the test, signed the contract, and I told everyone, I was like, hey, I leave in like 2 months. Bro,
how did your family
oh, dude, everyone was pissed at me. Everyone was pissed at me, bro. I didn't even tell nobody, dude.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Just went and sent it, bro.
Where did you go? Where were you deployed at?
So mostly we're stateside, man. I was in during the COVID time frame, so they weren't doing anything, man. Mostly like border security, got sent to Arizona, Southwest Border Mission. But dude, during COVID, nothing.
It's pretty boring.
Boring, dude.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
Yeah, just a whole lot of training, stuff like that.
That's pretty dope.
Yeah, dude. It was being in the military during COVID time, something else, bro. It was weird.
Yeah, COVID, I don't miss those days.
No, bro, it was the worst time of my life. The worst time of everyone's life, huh?
Yeah, I mean, so now we're here, though.
Yeah, made it
in
through.
A dry-ass Rio Grande.
Nothing went back to normal, bro. All the stuff that was like during COVID times, like the grocery store, the gym times, everything shifted for COVID times, and then nothing ever shifted back. You ever notice that?
Kind of, yeah. I noticed there's...
Like, everything opens later, everything closes earlier, everyone's understaffed.
Yeah, it does. That is kind of weird. And then when you try to, I guess, find jobs, no one wants to hire.
No one's hiring, but everyone's hiring. It's weird.
So after you came back from the army...
Yeah.
You know, you came back straight here, or...
Mm-hmm.
And were you making content at the time, or was it just...
I was not, dude. So when I got out of the military, I got out of the military in 2021, and I was just working at a gym in Rio Rancho. It was called Able Strength and Fitness. It was like a kickboxing gym. So that's one thing that I had always done. I always boxed growing up. So when I started working at the gym, I was just coaching boxing, catching mitts, things like that. So I just fit right in, and it gave me like a little bit of discipline, right? It made my life a little bit easier. It was super nice adjusting in that way. So that's what I did. I wasn't posting any content.
Oh,
at all. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, dude.
What was like the first initial, like, I guess, thought or whatever just came into your brain? You're like, you know what? I'm telling you, I'm going to do it.
Start making videos?
Yeah.
Well, initially when I had TikTok, I just did like everybody else did. You know what I mean? Like film silly videos with your friends, random stuff. So the first video I ever posted was a video of me and my buddies when we were like in high school working at Don Chalmers Ford. And we were pretending to have road rage with each other. And we were just messing around, bro. And one of my buddies had like a popsicle and he threw it at the other dude's car. And it was just super funny because it looked realistic. And like I had a title, I was like Albuquerque, New Mexico. And dude, that thing went like 500,000 views with this like stupid like road rage playing around. And then the next video I posted was my date that I went on. in like 2023, 2024.
Right.
And it was like a horror story date, what happened with this chick. And that one got almost 8 million views.
I remember you telling us about that in the last video that we did.
That was my very first one.
So if you want to hear that story, go check it out.
Yeah. It's the most popular video, second most popular video on my page.
Oh, wow.
My first one is now the diarrhea virus.
I don't think you told me about that one.
Dude, the explosive diarrhea parasite that was going around. You hear about that?
Taco Bell?
Kind of. It was from lettuce. So if you ate some sort of lettuce, bro, it would give you a diarrhea parasite. Just bust you up, man. It would just bust you. Dude, yes, bro. I had diarrhea for a month.
Oh, shit. I might have that for life. I ain't gonna lie.
Dude, we're infected, bro.
So when you first like made that video and you saw the numbers going crazy, what was like, I know you're doing your like the type of content you're doing now, but
yeah.
From like the more random stuff you're doing, how did you guys kind of, I guess, segue your way into what you're doing now?
So the first time I ever did a news video, I was like spending a bunch of time at Por Vida Tattoo, bro. I got blasted, this whole sleeve done by my friend Rudy, and I spent like probably a year and a half at Por Vida doing this whole tattoo. Because you know in tattoos you gotta get the tat, you wait some time, get the tat, wait some time. So I was getting the tat, and I spent a whole lot of time there, and I became pretty good friends with Bel Cisneros. He was always coming by, like when I was getting tatted, come say what's up. He's such a cool dude. We became friends there. And, you know, as soon as I finished my sleeve, like, I don't know, a few days later, it just came out that he got killed, you know?
Yeah,
and
that's crazy.
I remember I was at the gym, and one of my friends sent me a video or like a news article from ABQ Raw, and it was like what had happened to Bel, right? So I was pretty devastated, bro. So I looked at that, and I was like, you know, I'm just going to say what happened, you know what I mean? And I literally took a screenshot of ABQ Raw's post, and I was just like, Bel Cisneros had just, unfortunately, you know what I mean? I said what happened to him. And that was like my first actual news video that I did, you know? And then the other ones was like, you know, there's that surveillance footage of when the killer was on there. He was walking away from the tattoo shop. Like, I was just kind of like made multiple videos kind of about that situation. You know, I was pretty emotionally invested in it. And then I just started making videos about Albuquerque, about the crime rate, because like everyone seemed to be pretty interested in it, you know, about a shooting or stuff like that. Everyone's just like super interested in it. And just the way I was explaining things, people really, really liked it.
That's crazy, man. And I mean, it's sad that it, you know, that's how it happened. But I mean, now you found your. Yeah,
for sure. It definitely feels like that's my calling in life. You know what I mean? I feel like everybody's always looking for like, what's for me? What am I supposed to do? Is this for me? I mean, everyone's looking through life trying to figure out what they're supposed to do. And I kind of felt like, you know, God used that to like kind of guide me. Cause like, to be honest with you, since I've grown on the internet, I've became like super, super reserved, super like more chill, super more like a homebody, right? Cause like the way I see it is like some people would take being viral on the internet and use it as like being bad, right? Go to the club, start getting drinks, start doing, start doing it for like stuff that's not like really productive. Right. So the way I took it, bro, is like, you know, I was like, you know, God blessed me with this sick opportunity. I'm going to do my best to honor him and honor that, and just like, you know, be as dialed as possible, take like my faith seriously, like stop making mistakes. Like obviously you can't, but like start cleaning it up a little bit. You know what I mean? Yeah. You're like, I gotta stop being bad, but like just stuff like that is just something that I've recently taken like super serious, and have gotten like super dialed with like posting videos, content, being super disciplined about times, consistency. And I feel like that's been like the super like key to my success. It's just like the small things. Just adding up the small wins just over and over and over again. You know? That's pretty cool, man. And yeah, dude. Like I said, I've seen, you know, your content. I know what you've been doing, and it's pretty dope. Like I watch some of your content, and you pop up all the time. I'm like, this guy is on it. 2 a day, every day for the last 2 years, man. Oh shit, heck yeah. Yeah, dude. Sometimes 3. Are you, or how do you get your like your news? What do you? So thank God, bro. I've formed a really good relationship with the city. I've formed a really good relationship with the Sheriff's Department, State Police. So like even today, man, you know, there was a homicide happened yesterday. There's a SWAT situation today, and they now recognize me as media. So whenever something happens, they'll send it to me like they would send the news. So APD busts out information so fast, bro. Something happens, the guy's on, there was a homicide on XYZ street, or there was a shooting on blah, blah, blah street. And it'll send you like any detailed information. And that's what initially we'll put out. So if you're ever on Instagram, you see like KOB and there's like police are investigating a blah, blah, blah. That's literally the same email that like the police sends me. So and they're just throwing it on main post. And that's the same thing I'll do, is like use that information to create my story off of. Damn. You know?
That's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Shit, moving up.
Dude, for sure. And like the crazy part of Albuquerque, man, is it's such a small world. So like I'll give you an example. Like yesterday there was a homicide that happened off of Unser and Tierra Pintada, just right here on the west side. And it was a road rage shooting, and allegedly, you know, these two guys, I don't know what happened. Police didn't really say what happened to the clash, but one of the guys started shooting at this dude's vehicle, right? Shot at him, took his life, guy died, crashed his vehicle. The guy had his wife and 2 kids in the vehicle, according to the police.
Damn.
Those people went out to go eat, bro, after the shooting, got in the vehicle, and then like nothing ever happened, right? So the thing that's crazy is like something like this will happen, and it's filmed from like 9 different angles. Like I have the crime scene from like so many different angles, and then, you know, I posted the initial story from it, and then the family members are like, this is my cousin, this is my brother, and it's just like, holy crap, like it just makes you have to take things like way more serious.
Right.
But it's also like, you know, because you could reach out to the family, like if they're commenting like, this is my so-and-so, you could reach out and possibly like get even more information, or if someone like has a GoFundMe, you know, something tragic happened, you could try to help them. Like it's pretty interesting the way it works.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I mean,
yeah, bro,
it's cool, and it's like, damn.
yeah. But
and one thing I do gotta say is you do have a good voice for what you're doing.
Yeah, thank you, bro.
I'll say that. Like I'm like, he's got the voice for it, so I know.
Yeah.
You probably enjoy. Do you enjoy hearing your voice?
No, bro.
No.
I used to think my voice was irritating. Some people think it is. But
I'm like, yeah, I could listen to you. Like if you you have a podcast or no?
I don't, bro. I don't. I should get one, huh?
Yeah, do a podcast.
Maybe one day.
True crime with Johnny. I don't know.
Right, for real. The cheese man, bro. I'll call it the cheese man. Trademark it, guys. Trademarked.
Heck yeah. I guess what do you have planned for, I guess, your future with everything that you're doing?
Sure. I still treat this whole thing, man, like I'm going to college. So you go to college, it's what, 4-year degree, right?
Yeah.
I've only been doing social media for 2 years. So I always say in my mind, like, I'm still grinding. I'm still climbing. I don't even see myself as like I've made it to the top. I still see like myself climbing like a smaller content creator. Like I'm still treating the business like I would have 1,000 followers, right? I post every single video like it's the first one and you're going hard. You know, you first try something, you're like super excited about it. I come into the same energy every single video. And, you know, I'm just doing that every single time. And I'm like, I'm just going to earn my degree and see what happens. You know, The sky's the limit. I could turn this into, you know, I could keep grinding. I could keep, like, I really don't know. It could be bigger than I could even expect. So I'm just going to keep putting in a bunch of effort and see where it takes me.
Heck yeah, man.
Yeah.
I guess when you started,
yeah.
Was there times where you were just like, I don't know if I want to like do this anymore, or I don't think I should keep going?
No, well, because like family members have told me, like, you know, I've had my fair share of storms. Like, even though like it seems like nothing's ever went wrong, there's never any hiccups, dude. I've had some really bad hiccups, like in the come up, you know, whether that's like dealing with legal situations, you know, you got to learn what lingo to say. You know, you could come into legal situations, you could make a story and someone could get offended by it because you mentioned them in the story, right? Okay. So that just like, it just comes with a bunch of hiccups, right? And I've gotten into certain confrontations with people I've made a video about. And early on, you know, maybe I didn't handle it as best as I should. Ended up like being like a jerk. You know what I mean? Meeting energy with energy when I could, like, I would never exchange back and forth with someone in the comment section. So I shouldn't do that in real life. Right. Yeah. So if someone's coming at me crazy in person, like, I'm just learning to not engage and not take the rage bait. Right. So that's something that I've really learned. But shoot, I just got distracted.
No, you're good. I was going to ask you, is there people that like hate you? Would you say you have haters?
Oh, I mean, everyone does. Yeah, everyone does. But like, the thing is like, you know, even the news has different stories, right? Everyone will kind of say something similar, but there's all have different details. Right. And that's something that could get misconstrued for me, because I honestly grab all my information from the police and I use what they send me. So if it's what they send me, I'm going to report what they send me. And if that's not correct to what someone else thinks what's happened, that could create some sort of animosity, like Johnny's lying, he's doing this, he's doing that, he's fake news. Yeah. Like I get that sometimes, you know. And it's just like, I'm just literally saying what they send me. Like, it could be from whatever lens you're looking at it through.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
And most of the times when you go to the page, it's not even a real page.
I know, dude. Those ones suck, dude, where I have like you know, there's like people pretending to be me, or there's even like, I don't know, like people writing hate comments and it's like anonymous profile. And it's like, okay. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Bats. We got bats right above us. It's pretty crazy.
We just spawned Batman.
That's crazy. Batman just pulls up behind us and he's like, "What the hell you guys do?"
He has a switch on.
That'd be stupid. What do you like ever go to any kind of like events or like do you do any like say anybody not shout you out but like, hey, come to my event and I don't know, you're like on a flyer or something, or
Sometimes yes, sometimes no. No. I lay super low, like as low as possible, bro. Like I never say where I'm gonna go. I never say where I'm gonna be. Like if I pull up to do a video, I just pull up there unannounced and just do it. Like I just lay super low, you know. One thing that is super nice though is like I do get recognized a lot, but that's the thing that outweighs the negatives, right? Is like I could have like a couple negative clashes, but dude, today I went to church and I said what's up to like 50 people at church that are like super excited to see me. You know what I mean?
yeah.
And it's like, it was pretty cool, dude. Like I would literally walk down the surface and people were like, Johnny? And I was like, yeah, what's up, dude? I'm like dabbing people up. And I was like, this is nuts. Like even people that didn't even know who I was were like, can I get a picture? And I was like, yeah, for sure. They're like, who are you? Like it's, so all the pros weigh out the cons, you know what I mean? So.
Heck yeah. Is there anything you want to say? Shout out?
Shoot, if you're thinking about being a content creator, just do it, guys. It's not as hard as you think. You just have to be consistent, right? There's nothing special about me. I'm not special by any means. I'm just consistent. I post twice a day, every day. And that's the key to success, is just post, and just truly believe in what you're posting. Because like you could only fake it for so long, right? Like if I wanted to be like a gym content creator, I could only keep up that for so long until I burn out. But like I'm truly passionate about what I do. So it's just like the burnout's very low. You know what I'm saying?
I feel that. Heck yeah, man. For people that don't know, where can they find you at?
You got me on TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook, Johnny America or News Guy Johnny.
Heck yeah, bro. I appreciate you coming out. I wish we could have done it longer, but it looks like it's going to rain, and I know you got somewhere probably to go and do.
Got to eat a lot of banana bread.
But I appreciate you coming out, Johnny.
Thank you, bro.
This was fun, man.
Absolutely,
hopefully
bro.
in the future we could do something again.
Part 3.
Part 3 for Johnny. Like the video, comment if we should do a part 3. You know, let me know what you get on next. Shout out to y'all. Stay safe, stay blessed. Take care of kids, your mama, aunties, uncles, grandma, whatever you got. Take care of them. Yeah.